Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Cass. Today we're going to be doing a long-awaited video that I should have been gave y'all ages ago. But before we get started, if this is your first time here, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button, tippity tap the bell, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn your post notifications on again, so that way you're able to get notifications whenever I post a new video. If you're returning things which are coming back this week, so this week we are going to be doing the long-awaited how to shop on Shein properly video. I always get a lot of questions about how do I find my pieces, because people feel like they get on Shein and they just see like a very generic, you know, style on there, and they're like, where are you finding all of these gems at? And I have a formula, I have a way that I do things, and that's why it takes me a while to finally like get a bunch of stuff from Shein, because I always have a lot of stuff on my cart. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I like this, but I don't know, let me take it out. So I'm going to just start from the basics with you guys, so that way you guys are able to also find pieces that more match your style and can help you kind of further your taste as well. If you're one of those people that wants to try a new style and kind of upgrade what you have going on currently, this is the way to get it done. So the first tip that I have for you, if you are just on the app and you're feeling overwhelmed, is to just kind of go by style. They do have it broken down. The thing about Shein though is they kind of just show you the same things over and over again. If you just go into the tabs and go to like the shoes, go to the shirts or skirts or something, you'll see the same type of style every single time. Now, if you find something that you really like on Shein, even if you're questioning it and you're like, I don't know if this is really me, I don't know if I would want to buy this, I don't know if I already have this and I'm thinking about buying it, just go ahead and add it to your wish list. Don't waste any time, just tap the heart. It's really easy, just add it to your wish list, because the thing about Shein is they have so much on the website that if you don't favorite something or, you know, add something to your cart right then and there, it's easy for it to just be lost in the sauce forever. Okay, it's like a huge mosh posh of things, and if you don't save something that you really like, you may never see it again. So just go ahead and add it to your wish list. Don't be like me and just add it to your cart. I made the mistake of adding something to my cart, it sold out, and I wasn't able to put it into my wish list anymore. The thing about stuff being sold out is, even if it's in your wish list and it's sold out, if it comes back in stock, it'll just stay in your wish list. But if it's in your cart and you take it out of the cart, it's hard to find it. So that's my first tip. Make sure you add everything to the wish list. Now, what you really want to do is, like I said, say you find a top that is the exact silhouette, it's the exact style, it has all the stuff that you really like with it, but it's not the color that you would want. The thing is to go ahead and hit that picture anyways, tap it, and scroll down to the recommended section. The recommended section on Shein literally will just take that style of dress, shirt, shoe, jewelry, and just show you millions of other things that they have that are very similar to it. Recommended section will just take you down the darkest rabbit hole that you've ever been in your life. But like I said, it's a great way to go ahead and see things and filter out what you would want. And most of the stuff that's on the recommended list is not stuff that you would see immediately on Shein. If you were to just go to the shirts category and type in crop top, it's like, okay, there's a lot of crop tops, but they're not going to show you the intricate ones. Shein is starting to become a lot bigger as far as creating their own pieces as well. And so they have premium lines now, they have the kids section, they have men. So it just kind of gets really overwhelming if you don't know what you're looking for. My second and favorite way to find things on Shein is honestly through Facebook. I'll just get on Facebook every now and then. I really don't care for Facebook that much. I just kind of go on there for business purposes. But then sometimes I like to scroll. I kind of get really caught up in those little cute videos that they make, like the ones about puppies and, you know, food videos. Like, I love to get lost in the sauce in Facebook there. So what happens is, when you're scrolling through your main Facebook feed, you're just getting updates on friends and family. Shein, you have to make sure that you actually like the Shein page. So make sure you first go and like the Shein page on Facebook. And then when you're scrolling through, they have ads, okay? And the ads are in a carousel type of format where you can just scroll. So what they do is, this is where Shein puts their most poppin' pieces, okay? These are not the pieces that you just see when you get onto the home page. And like I said, these are not the pieces that you just see when you hit a category. Shein reserves these for Facebook, and I don't know why. Now, you have to be careful, okay? You have to be careful. Either screenshot what you like, or, you know, make sure you're staying in that area. So what you can do on Shein is actually from Facebook. You can actually tap on the picture. When the web pop-up comes up, you can actually hit the three dots in the top right corner, and you can say open in the Shein app. So it takes you directly to the Shein app. From there, I just hit the like. I add it to my wish list. Okay, if I like it on the Facebook carousel ad, I just add it to my wish list, and I exit out. Don't exit out of Facebook. Don't swipe up out of Facebook. Just go back into the Facebook app, like swipe back, close the pop-up from SHEIN, and keep scrolling to see what options they have. Now, this is where it gets dangerous. If you stay in the app too long, or if you accidentally close out of Facebook, that whole ad is gone. And that's why I say, if you really like a lot of things, just make sure you quickly do what I do, which is open the app in SHEIN, add it to my wish list, go back, scroll, see what I like, add it to my wish list from the Facebook app. Because what will happen is, if you take too long, or if you happen to close the app and try to go back into Facebook, it'll be gone forever, and you're like, wow, I really missed out on the gems. So you really want to be careful with that. Like I said, the most popping pieces I've ever found have been through the Facebook ad. Also be on IG minding your business, and sometimes they'll have like their own personal ads on IG, which technically is the same thing as Facebook. It's a carousel post that you just kind of scroll through, and you know, you can hit shop now and it'll take you directly to it. But like I said, it's like they reserve the poppin' pieces for Facebook only, because most of the stuff that you see on IG are like very basic, like the crop tops that are tie-dyed with the alien on the front. Like, no girl, we don't want that. We want premium classy pieces. Okay, we want statement numbers, and that's what Facebook gives to me every single time. So I don't even really look at the ads on IG. When I see them and I scroll through, I'm like, this is not anything that I would wear. This is basically the basic stuff that you would see if you hit the category section, which I already done told y'all is not the way to shop on SHEIN. Your best friend is always going to be the recommended section. That is just like the basic. If you like something, if you're just scrolling on the app yourself and you see something, just scroll down to the recommended section and just fall down the rabbit hole, add everything to your wish list. I mean, even if you think you're like questioning it 25%, I would get this. Just add it to your wish list, because I promise you there's going to be a moment where you find a piece that you really like. Like, say you found some bottoms and you're like, oh my gosh, that shirt that I saw 20 minutes ago will be real cute with this, but you didn't save it to your wish list. I promise you, you're not going to find it again, and you're going to be so upset with yourself, and you're going to be like, why is this happening to me personally? So yes, guys, so save things to your wish list, go to the recommended section. Facebook is your friend. Just make sure you like the page. And of course, just be prepared to be open-minded, because, you know, you may find something that you really like, but the pattern and the colors are just not your speed. So you may, like I said, when you scroll down to the recommended section, you may find it again, but with a little twist, something different. So it may not be exactly what you wanted, but it could be either better or something that you could be willing to compromise on. Those are all of my tips on how to shop on SHEIN. Super easy, great way to just kind of find pieces. Like I said, even if you're not planning on shopping or purchasing anything, it's a great way to figure out new things that you would like to try if you're trying to do that. You know, like upgrade your style, figure out what you really like. Do I like baby doll dresses, or am I more of a sleek and modern kind of girl? Do I want to like puffy sleeves in the romantic style, or do I want to keep it clean cut, basic, no patterns? I don't want to have no fun with it, you know what I mean? And you can be both. You really won't know until you try, and that's the best thing about fashion. You can be whoever you want with it, you know what I mean? You can be basic, but then you can also be really glitzy. You can be really fabulous. If you guys have any questions about some of the pieces that you may have seen in my little scroll by video, then please let me know. I will get you the link as well. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.